When we think about fasting, we think about a very simple, repetitive thing. A period of time in which we are not eating and a period of time in which we are eating. And that's a great way to get started, but as you advance into more and more fasting, you really do need to think about how you can get different benefits, how you can extract different benefits from not only your fasting period, but your eating period. When we think of fasting, we think, oh, the only benefit I'm getting out of this is the fact that I'm not eating, and the benefits are all coming from the fasting period itself. Not the case. The benefits come during the fasting period, but an entirely different set of benefits come during the eating period. You see, when we're fasting, we're casting a shadow over all kinds of different hormones, over all kinds of different brain benefits, things like that. And when we're eating, we're casting a different shadow over different sets of benefits, right? So if I'm always fasting in the morning and eating in the afternoon, I'm getting the same benefits over and over and over again, which is not necessarily bad, but your body gets a little bit used to it. So I've got something new for you to try based upon newer research, but also what I've learned over the last 5-6 years. After today's video, there's a link below for Thrive Market. Save 30% off your entire grocery order. So that means if you want to go and you want to get a bunch of pork rinds, or if you want to get a bunch of plantain chips, or whatever it is you want to get, or you want to get sustainable meat and seafood options, 30% off your entire grocery order down below in the description. So whether you're fasting or whatever, it's all there down below, 30% off your whole grocery order, link in the top line of the description. So think about it like this. Let's pretend for a second that you have hormones A, B, C, and D, okay? In the morning, hormones A and B are elevated. And in the evening, hormones C and D are elevated. Well, if you're always fasting in the morning, then you are continually exposing hormones A and B to the benefits of fasting. But C and D are sitting there saying, hey, what the heck? I'm not getting any benefit of fasting. But if you decide to fast, say, in the afternoon and evening, just to switch it up, you're casting a whole different set of benefits, because now you're casting a shadow, or you're getting the benefits of fasting over hormones C and D. Now, this is an extremely simplified way of putting it, but you see where I'm going with it. Now, the thought that comes to mind is, okay, well, great, I'll just occasionally fast in the afternoon instead of in the morning. And that's perfect. You could switch it up like that. It's called early time restricted feeding, and I've done numerous videos on it. But what I'm suggesting you do is cycle your eating periods. Remember, when you are eating, it's not bad. When you are eating, you are refueling, you are casting a set of benefits over an entirely different thing. Right? You're getting the benefits of a little bit of insulin to help repair. You're getting the benefits of mTOR to help growth and anabolism. You're getting these things that are beneficial, right? So you'd be leaving a lot on the table to not be eating at specific times, right? Like maybe occasionally you should be eating in the morning, or you should be eating midday, because it's helping you repair things that are calling for help at that particular point in time. So by cycling eating windows and cycling your fasting, you are allowing for optimal fasting benefits throughout different periods of the day. So you might be wondering, how do I get started? How do I do this, right? It's simple. Let's say you normally fast from 5 p.m. in the evening to 12 p.m. the next day. That's cool. Well, what I would suggest you do is every other day, bump it an hour. So in this case, fast from 5 p.m. to 12 p.m. Then take a day off. Don't fast the next day. Then the next day, fast from 6 p.m. to 1 p.m. Then take a day off. Then try 7 p.m. to 2 p.m. You see where I'm going with this? Now, you may not want to push it later than that. Next time around, you may want to just start when you wake up in the morning. Fast from 7 a.m. to whatever time in the afternoon, or 7, whatever, right? You see where I'm going with this. Just continually rotate a 16, an 18, or a 20-hour fast every other day. Now, the reason that I suggest that is because if you only fast in the morning or only fast in the evening without these little incremental 1-hour trials, you never know what works best for you. You see, it took me doing this to figure out that if I stopped eating at like 6 or 7 p.m. and was really stacking my calories towards the end of the day, I wasn't sleeping that good. It was through cycling my eating periods that I discovered the optimal time for me. And I found my favorite period of time to fast and my favorite period of time to eat. So one of the things that I suggest doing occasionally is I even get up in the morning, first thing in the morning, and I'll actually eat breakfast, which sounds so weird, right? Because a lot of people on this channel with fasting, they don't eat breakfast, right? So I'll get up, I'll wake up, and I'll have breakfast. And then I won't eat again until later in the evening. Now, it's not the best thing to do because I don't recommend eating late at night. But in a way, that's a form of fast. If I got up at 5 a.m., okay, and then I didn't eat again until 7 p.m., well, think about that. That's a 14-hour fast. But I'm fasting throughout the day versus overnight, right? So my point is, try it out. Get different benefits on your circadian rhythms, get different benefits on your hormones, get different benefits on body composition, on insulin, on lipolysis, on adiponectin, all these things that matter, and find what works best for you. As always, keep it locked in here on my channel. I'll see you tomorrow.